So yesterday on my Instagram stories, I posted a question, a hypothetical one, that if you had 200,000 funded accounts and on 2 of them you made 20,000 each. I know I didn't make that bit clear. It was 20,000 each yesterday, but that's what I meant. So some of the answers I know actually you were right, but hey ho. And if you lost 20,000 on the other 2, what would your net P&L be? Now, a few of you got what I was trying to get across and got, I say the right answer, it sort of is. And some of them technically got the mathematical right answer. So let's look at the numbers behind it. So the one thing to really realize here is that you're not liable for the losses. So if this was your own profit and you had made 40 grand and lost 40 grand, clearly you would be net zero. Now, this is why getting funded with a proprietary firm, like what we talk about a lot, is an absolute no-brainer, because that 40,000 of losses you are not liable for. The only thing that those accounts have probably cost you, worst case scenario, is the fee to secure them to start with, and obviously the time and investment. However, hopefully you've already got your fee back within the first month or whatever anyway. And that's why the first priority, once you're funded and got your account, is to secure that refund for the account. Technically, it stands you at nothing. Now, there are various different approaches that you can take when you start stacking multiple accounts. Yes, you could tick away nicely at 1 to 2% a month across them all. There will become a period where something happens maybe and you hit a drawdown. That's just a fact of life. At some point that may happen, even if you're running quite safely, to a degree, on any strategy. Now, there's also no harm in going, do you know what? I've got multiple accounts. I'm comfortable in putting more funded capital in the top all the time. And I'm comfortable with seeing getting funded as just leverage. That's what it is. It gives you options. It gives you a profit opportunity. It gives you a way to make money without much downside. And this is why people need to make that shift. If you've made 40,000 over 2 accounts, that would work out to be 80% net profit, 32,000 US dollars. Yes, you've lost the other 2, but so fucking what? It does not matter. You've made 32,000 USD. You can more than afford to reinvest that and go again with another few challenges. And that's why really having this process of continually trying to scale and secure more capital, and then when you've got more accounts, being aggressive with them, there is absolutely no harm if you can run these in different ways and secure that capital in that way. There is no right or wrong to this, but what I wanted to do was make sure people understood and got that we're not liable for them losses. There is only upside in terms of securing that profit. And if it was your own funds and you lost 20 grand on 4 accounts, you're 80k down. But if you're funded, it's not. It's cost you a challenge fee. So let's just get this into perspective, that this is a great opportunity for all of those reasons. And let's not be too fucking stressed if you lose an account one day. Go again. If you're net up on that experience and that process overall, then don't worry about it. The worst case scenario here is if you'd have made them losses and it was your own funds and you were liable for them. In this instance, you're not. So what I'm trying to get across in this video is just see these accounts as a numbers game. See them as leverage. See them as a way to give you options. A few months at making that sort of money, you've got options. Be it if that's quitting a job you don't like. Maybe that's chasing a dream of doing something that you've never really had the financial confidence or savings to be able to do. Maybe it's going into property. Maybe it's going on nicer holiday. I don't know what it is, but there aren't many opportunities to be able to provide you with leverage and scale like this. But there is also no harm if you try and push, and like in this instance, well, you make profit on 2 and you lose 2 accounts. To me, most people are also fearful of losing them and don't quite see it like that. But again, there's no right or wrong. By all means, if you've got 1 or 2 accounts, you're probably not ready to be as aggressive or trade them like this. All I'm trying to say is there is an opportunity to change and shift your mindset, because you're not liable for the losses and the profit is yours at a profit share. So I just thought I'd touch on that from the Q&A yesterday, because I would say most people said 0, and those that got it, fair enough, absolutely right. And that would definitely be my thinking behind traded funded accounts in this way when you've got more, without getting too emotional if you've lost a couple accounts, if you are up overall. Hope that helps. Let me know in the comments what you think.